They can never keep me down, I'm going. And if I ever fail, just know I'll go again. I never quit, cause I know that every loss may lead to another win. I'm going up. I bet when I land, they gon' tell me it's luck again. See that I'm winning, it's harder to watch. I'm setting the stage, you should give me my props. You ain't got no soul, you lacking the spirit. You talk out your neck, I'ma show you I'm with it. I would really hate for you to sit and watch me win again and win again and win again. I know it's probably getting on me and when I'm sending them. So if I ever win again, just know I did the minimum. I didn't have to sell my soul. Oh, yeah. Please don't play no games with me. It was never about the fame to me. They needed the best, so they came to me. Whoa. Who the best in this thing? Tell them, yeah, that's me. Tell them who bring the vibe, say, yeah, that's me. Who make it flip, make it bang, ooh, yeah, that's me. Who make the party feel alive, tell them, yeah, that's me. My girl so proud of your boy when they ask, is that your man? Yeah, that's me. And if I'm taking a shot, I don't miss. Who knew I would be at the top like this? And no one made my goals for me. But I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. Cause it's the path that God chose for me. So even if some doors close for me, I still won't let y'all close to me. So please step back where you're supposed to be. Put the game all on hold for me. And sit back, watch me roast the beat. It's in my genes, I'm better than them. And I know my flow too sick, I got the medicine. I'm way at the top, who could take my place? I went too hard, can't feel my face. Who the best in this thing? Tell them, yeah, that's me. Tell them who bring the vibe, say, yeah, that's me. Who make it flip, make it bang, ooh, yeah, that's me. Who make the party feel alive, tell them, yeah, that's me. Whoa. Yeah, ooh, yeah, that's me. Who that chillin' at the top, tell them, yeah, that's me. Yeah, yeah, tell them, yeah, that's me. Yeah, I'm chillin' at the top, ooh, yeah, that's me.
Let me into my zone. Please don't let me into my zone. 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 Please don't let me in. Yeah. Gon' play that. Take you down, I'ma say that. Mine need me a couple dollars. Telling you now this payback. So I take that. Ask them now what's sage at. I've been going to the top and I got what they not, so I know that they hate that. But I'm on now. All these lanes gonna zone out. And all these lanes gonna tell you what I did and they twist and they worse till I fall out. But I know that, so I keep what I'm doing cause I own that. And I stay in the lab and I kill everything, but I don't ever move, I'm a Kodak. So I'm gone, finally back in my home. I'm working like so much, they swear I had me a clone. Can't answer my phone now, just leave it there, that tone. Ballin' can't beat me up cause I'm back in my zone now. Cause I'm back in my zone now. My zone now. Ballin' can't beat me up.
All pilots to their fighters. Back launch is imminent. Repeat, launch imminent.
Hello. What is up, my guys, my gals, and of course, my non-binary pals? This is, of course, an SCF broadcast. I'm your host, Platypus11, and this is SCL Season 7 Playoffs. Now, of course, this isn't the first game that has been played. We had Savage versus Cavern Angels Blue last night, but this is our first wildcard match we're seeing, so... Yeah, I also apologize for my very white face. I'm just now realizing this looks really bad. But yeah. Is this 5-mans? No, it is not 5-mans. This is even better. Also, of course, I'm joined here by Rebel Pilot.
Evening, everyone. Good evening.
Ya boy. Oh, I put a space in his name. Whoops, hold on. Let me just...
It's no space. No space.
Indeed. There we go. And it's magically fixed. So, the specific match we're actually doing tonight is we have Orange Squadron versus TRA. So, this is going to be a really fun match to watch. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's best of 5 for these, right? Or is it best of 5?
Yes, it's best of 5. Yes, it will be best of 5.
So, we've also got a... Oh, wait, whoops, I forgot to change it from Platabad. I had that when I had 0-1. But anyways, fuck, what was I saying? Oh yeah, it's gonna be a long stretch of games. At the very least, we'll get 3 games. So that's gonna be pretty cool. Go Space Boggins. I don't even know what a Space Boggin is. And you know what? I'm gonna keep it as Platyp at 11. I like that. But yeah, Rebel, any, I guess, starting thoughts on this match we have tonight? Rebel? Buddy? Oh, he says, hold on. Okay, well, I'll tell you my thoughts. So, Orange, well-known squadron, former member of the long dead, rest in peace elite division. And so these are by no means slouches. Now, I will say, a lot of them are Australians, so take that ping as you will. But, oh, drop my thing. Fuck, well, I don't know. I got like 50 other things. But, muted a rebel, best rebel. But, oh wait, I don't even know why I had this up. It's not even, there we go. So, Australian ping, first of all. Second of all, well, reset. Orange Squadron, well known to be a pretty good team. I remember playing them when they were last in Elite Division. They were pretty decent. They have Hobbs, who is a phenomenal support. And then, of course, I always don't pronounce this person's name right. Chewbacabra. Fuck. Senric, Staffy Cat, Turutaka, also a really good PK. And actually, pretty much all of these people are pretty damn good players. But then, of course, their limiting factor is Australian ping. Or Asian ping, you know. Now, TRA is, I think, actually an older squadron, if I'm not mistaken. Or they're the remnants of Remnant. But there's some pretty old, as far as this game is concerned, players on this roster. We've got Ghost, Sharper, I remember being around for a while. Mithrin as well, I'm pretty sure has been around for a while. Like, some good, solid players. So, honestly, like, while I personally think Orange may have the advantage here, I don't think you can count, you can count out TRA by any means. Oh, wait, your fucking mic died? Wait, what? How do you not plug in your mic? I'm sorry? Also, yeah, they're still picking maps and factions and all that. It looks like, though, TRA, who's the lower seed in this scenario, did pick SCL for their first game. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Orange Squadron pick Empire. That's the faction I would pick, and that's just because...
Can you hear me now?
Yes, okay. We can.
I don't know what happened to my mic. Anyway.
Welcome back.
I think a lot of your assessments were correct. TRA is one of the oldest squadrons they've been playing since the X-Wing versus TIE Fighter days. And they have been together for a while, that core 5. But as you said, the Aussies started as Sinisters, joined Orange Squad last season. Yep. And so they've also been flying together very well. Chupacabra is definitely one of their top bombers, but Hobbs, I think will be the linchpin of their attack as he pushes in his support, right? And then Sinric and Tortaka, who's their recent addition, was probably going to be a critical part here. Tortaka is an excellent PKer, very hidden secret for Orange Squadron.
Indeed,
and
yeah.
He's learned how to play with his lag very well. So very much how a JP kind of plays. Like, he plays a very weird style in order to accommodate for lag. So TRA will have a lot of work ahead of them in order to compete. And I think the biggest issue that TRA will have is protecting Might Skates from that PK attack.
Yeah.
However, Ghost is an excellent flex player. And I think that TRA he has been sharp this season. They've looked some of their best play so far. So I'm expecting a lot from TRA here. I think this will probably go 4 games, but I think the Aussies will take it. Those Bogans will take it in 4.
Yeah, I think that will be the ultimate outcome. However, I also see TRA making it really, really hard for them. And actually, so it looks like I was correct. Orange is taking Empire on SLS for game number 1, and then they pick Galatan for game number 2. Honestly, with TRA, I wouldn't be surprised if they pick NR again. Oh, well, but then again, they could pick Empire so that they don't do the same faction twice. But I would just pick NR on that map, to be honest.
Yeah, I would pick NR there too as well. I mean, NR has a huge farm advantage of Galatan, and it protects my skates a little bit in the Ewing. So I
Yeah,
would pick NR there if I were them.
Yeah, definitely. Because, like, you're not in a Reaper, you're not going to be shot at nearly as much, and also Bomber said. So.
Yeah. The bonking there does not help, especially if things are hectic, as I learned last night in scrims. So, I definitely lean more NR and Galatan there. But we'll see what they pick here. I think they're talking it out right now.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, these are also some big decisions. I mean, like, these games matter. Like, if you lose 3 games, it's over for the rest of the season. I mean, and by the rest of the season, I mean it's over because it's over for everyone by tomorrow. But whatever, we'll gloss over that part. But like, you want to be able to at least make it to the next round. That's basically what all this planning is. It's all about short term, and so just make the right picks for how you're feeling right now, how you think the opposite team will be weakened, or various other things.
Yep. And I think also the mental and emotional aspect is a big deal because of the fact that you're coming into these games and maybe you lose game 1, you try and turn it around, and emotionally try and stay in it, right? And then as you fall behind or get ahead, you have to mentally stay in the match, right? And I think that's something that we saw last night with the Sabreps, as they fall deeper into the hole. Trying to mentally stay in it was difficult, right? And this is going to be the same battle here. Because you'll probably be frustrated in games for both sides. The lag here will not make it easy for either side. So you fall behind one game, you don't want to kind of quit on it. But if you fall, you're at the elimination game, you want to make sure that you say, okay, we're gonna take this as game 1 again. We have to win it, and let's just not worry about the fact that a loss ends the season, right? That's a very important thing, and we'll see how both sides adjust to it when it comes to. Oh, they took Empire for game 2 in Galatan.
Honestly, not a horrible. I mean, honestly, Galatan is actually one of the more balanced maps. Like, sure, the farm kind of sucks, but if you really focus or if you really work the farm, you can kind of actually get decent farm. It's still not as good as NR, I don't think, but I think it's easier to kill X-wings with rotary than it is to kill TIE fighters with standards. So I mean, there's a trade-off.
Yeah, I think PK. I think PK. Oh man, I think PK definitely leans towards advantageous in that map. But I think winning the open is probably the most critical thing to do here, right? If you win Galatan, you have a lot of time to put damage in, and you want to get it done. So I think that will be critical here. So we'll see how that plays out in game 2. Ooh, game 3 is going to Nadiri. What a bold choice. No! What a bold choice from TRA.
I am dreading when the point when somebody picks Nadiri against us. It's actually going to be hell. And by that, I mean, I probably shouldn't be saying that, actually. I should shut the fuck up now.
I think it's a good choice if you're confident on winning the open. Because once you win the open in Nadiri, it pretty much means that you have a strong chance of winning that game, right? The farm ends up being slow, the transitions end up being difficult, especially if you're out of position. So I like it. I think that you want to pick it. I kind of want you to force your opponent to pick it, because then you can pick your side. But it seems like TRA is very confident either way on this. And Orange took Empire for game 3 on that. So game 4 map coming up from Orange. Let's see what they pick.
See, also, Fame is asking for more streamer moments. Well, I have no started in the background because I'm no longer at my apartment. I'm at my parents' place. If you want, actually, here, I can show you. Sorry for bumping the mic. I can show you one of my old childhood pictures of where I still gelled my hair up. Well, I gelled my hair up to like sophomore year of college before I let it grow out. But here you go. The monstrosity. There we go. here at Squadrons Esports Federation, we're the best professionals out there.
The best professionals.
Indeed. At the red vest. I actually remember taking that picture. I was so bored during that little photo shoot thing. I think that was like for a Christmas card or some shit. But like...
There we go.
90s kid? I was born in 2000, Lauren.
Oh man, the Aussies took Yavin, and Tiari chose game 4 to be Empire. Oh, and Xavier for game 5. We're gonna get a Xavier game. This goes 5, and the Aussies took Empire.
What? They took Empire?
Oh, Empire picks straight
On
down the
Xavier?
board on Xavier. That's a bold fucking
That
call.
is bold as shit. Game's up under hops, by the way.
Okay, I didn't see the password.
Neither did I. Oh, I forgot
there.
to turn on the music. Next intermission, we'll have music, guys. Just remind me. Well, what a lovely password.
Everyone on my stream, I'm gonna apologize. I can't turn off
Plat is a
HDR.
baby. We old as fuck. True. Y'all are boomers. Don't join as a player. Cool.
Yeah, do not join as a player. Or I guess we could join as a player and really fuck things up, couldn't we?
Just go all sickle mode. Also, thank you for Jerikin and El Poquito Llama. I'm so sorry for.
I'm sure you
for the
butchered their
follows.
names.
Oh yeah,
I'm sure you
100%.
butchered their names.
I'm a fucking dumbass.
Oh, of course.
Orange took Empire for Xavier, probably because they don't. Because they want to host. Actually, that's actually a big play.
I can see that, especially from them, but I still think you take NR there, even without the host advantage. The farm is just strong, but we'll see.
Change over the names for the stuff.
Yeah, that's your job, not mine. I'm the co-caster.
Indeed. OSQ. Orange does not have a point yet. And we'll send you over to there. Bust it up. There we go. Then, also, I'm sorry, I don't have the cool brackets like MJ does. Or the cool setups or anything. Great. Shit. Sorry. That was my mic.
Okay, they are starting good. They didn't wait for us.
Cool.
Smarter than not to wait for us.
Honestly, I'd rather them do that.
So we have what? Staffy, Tortaka, Sinric, Chewy, and Hobbs for Orange Squad. Staffy definitely probably the newer one in the group here, but Sinric with a Plas Burst and Tortaka PK I think will be interesting. We'll see if they run double defenders or if one of them brings a TIE fighter, right?
Indeed. Also, why no face cam for Rebel? Because I suck at preparation.
No, it was my fault. I'll be honest, it was my fault. I was playing a game right before this. Oh, Sewa is here.
Sewa?
I did not. Ooh, so Mike is going to be sitting in Sewa band. So Mithrin, Sharper, Ghost Stalker, and Leaf Shao with Sewa. So I'm assuming Sewa is playing support here with Leaf Shao and Ghost Stalker probably doing the PKing. Maybe Ghost Stalker does Bomber. We'll see. Since Sharper is also a two-way player here. This will be interesting.
Thank you, Sharper, for the lovely emotes. If only more people could be like Sharper, but none of you squares are like Sharper. Sharper is a real
good people.
one.
Yeah, the are good people, right? But so are the Aussies. The Aussies are good people.
But they're not emoting though.
People need to click that moments thing. We gotta get some moments. I agree. We gotta get more moments going.
I can call somebody a bitch again.
True. Oh, this should be exciting here. So S-List will be the first map, right?
Indeed. And so a lot of people say that Empire does have the advantage on this. I mean, personally, I actually prefer NR on this map just because I love farming on this map as NR. But
I find that weird that people say that, right? I think the farm advantage does go slight to NR, but it's not that strong.
The opener definitely goes to Empire more often than not. But
yeah,
and
because
then, of course,
the wide
PK.
open. Yeah, the wide open map does help Empire here, but I mean, I don't I've seen a lot of NR teams do a lot of quick damage, especially in the transitions. So we'll see what happens here.
Julio, and of course, this is how you do it, MJ. Coming out of the MC75, we have TRA, otherwise known as the Rebel Alliance. We have Leaf Chow coming in. Looks like it's pretty standard stuff for X-Wing. Seeker Warheads, though. That's always lovely to see. Ghost Talker with the double ion. That is one with the ion torp. We'll definitely be watching them on their first attack. Then, of course, we got 2 standard farm Y-Wings, with Sharper getting dunked, but he able to evade a good follow-up, but then accidentally does boost right into the station, and then he's at 7 health. And, of course, Sewa,
Split. That was a good
probably
split from
looking to go
Orange.
save him, but he's Tooth K out. Can he make
Yeah.
it to Sharper in time? Sharper actually doing a really good job. I think it's not double PK, is it? Ah.
No. They split the open. They did a great job there to buy their bombers time. Both Chewie and Staffy got in really quick and did the work very fast. So now
Indeed.
they're coming in a little slow with the shield takedown, but we'll see if Orange can keep the momentum going here.
Indeed. And actually, here's something we don't see every day. Turataka coming out with APS standards with Ion Missile. Normally you see maybe burst APS, but not standards APS.
I think it's an adjustment for the lag issue. He'd rather keep his power up so he could do more damage, and not worry about ASMs not hitting or whatnot. And it definitely is something that you'll see some weird mechanics from Turataka in order to be competitive in a very laggy match.
Chewbacca with standard cannons. I will say though, this damage coming in really good for Orange right here. Already down to 13. That is well into out of phaseable range.
Yeah, they were a little slow with the shields, but then they came straight on the damage. And now they're falling back, getting ready for the farm. They did a great job here of making sure they took full advantage of their opening win. They now need to have a very quick defense, and they could possibly put TRA in a very bad spot here in Game 1.
Indeed. And it looks like Leaf Chow is already on Chewbacca, or maybe not so much anymore. Yep, there it is. That's the flip. And TRA is going on their very first attack. It looks like they're going for Delta first. Makes sense. They were all probably on that side anyways. And we'll watch Ghost Talker here, see if he gets his Ion Torp off.
They were under heavy pressure from Turataka now.
And the ions go out, and it does hit. Really good stuff from Ghost Talker. Shields are practically down. There they go. Although the flip's coming in really quickly for Orange. Wow.
Yep, they got the out of phase. They're starting to do their farm. They're a little bit behind on the farm as the X-Wings have snuck past the shield gens. So Staffy and Chewie here will have to adapt a little bit in order to make sure they keep strong here. But they are still moving the chains here, and hopefully they can move it quickly.
Indeed. Mithrin under some heavy pressure. They got shields back up, but they're still under pressure. They're trying to get a little bit more damage in. And speaking of damage, the damage is coming in pretty quickly. However, TRA is going to have to be a little bit careful as... Oh, Mithrin bit off a little bit more than he could chew there. Corvette is on Delta, the one that they are burning. So if they're not careful, the Corvette could just accidentally take.
Yeah, I think they're trying to make sure they get it close. They don't want to become in a position where they can't out-of-phase it.
That's a point. Good point, yeah.
But you're right, they don't want to overcommit, because if it goes down, they're going to have to make a very tough decision. Corvette's still up. They should probably start working on Charlie. No, they're going to commit suicide. Ghost
it looks
Stalker
like Sharper.
messed it up.
Come on,
Ghost
Sharper!
Ghost Stalker has got it. Okay, they will flip.
Oh, wait, no! They both killed each other! No!
Oh, poor communication.
Yes,
Communication from
indeed.
TRA.
You never want to have a farmer kill themselves because they're the ones who get the most morale. So,
and Mithrin is also under heavy pressure. He's just got dunked. Cynric is putting heavy pressure on him. He will escape, though. He's got to start farming. They are behind here, and they cannot give up the damage.
Farm. He has an AI on him as well.
He needs a save. Sewa is not even looking at him. Sewa, finally, here comes the resupply. No, it's too late. It is too late, and Mithrin goes down.
Also, hi, I want to offer you a promotion of your channel. Viewers, followers, views, chatbots, the price is lower than any competitor. Lovely chatbots. Let's go. Actually, it looks like the early Cynric is going on extra PK as there is only one farmer. So might as well just shoot that last farmer so that they cannot farm.
Yep, and the Raider just goes down, so they will have at least one out of phase. They can make a decision here whether to go through and take a shield gen or fall back and have a quick defense. Beacons are on it. It's at 16, 14, 11. It looks like they're going to go through.
Yeah, they're definitely going to go through. This is wait, now, no, the morale's actually looking like it might be a noob. This is kind of a difficult position. I think Orange did a little bit too... Whoa! That missile! Whoa! Did anybody else see that? It's almost like it was dumbfired.
I wonder if they go in for out of phase on the shield gens. The Aussies have study under JP, and they could do it. Sinric is going to orbit. No, they're going to sit back. They're not going to try and do anything risky here.
So there's the flip. It took a little bit, but, I mean, honestly, it didn't really matter as Orange was going to save anyways, which they did just take the out of phase. TRE needs to go a little bit faster if they want to be able to take a, take this to the ISD. I think right here, they just look for an oop and just really good MC defense, and then hopefully a one phase on the ISD.
Yeah, I agree with that call. They're not moving this fast enough. The morale is falling very quickly. They really need to get this in the dive range and have those X-Wings fall back immediately, because they will need to make sure that they're not caught out of position here. With one pack to go, it's at 46. This might not be enough.
It's going to be close. If they push the damage here, they can do it. I've seen... Yep, there it is. It's down to 25. They can definitely get this. And also, actually, if Sewa gets some torps to the flexes... Or, I guess, torps to Leaf Chow, they could still oop this, which they are committing. A bit of a tough call, just because you also need to be ready to go PK. There's the resupply. Go PK the people attacking your MC-75, but you also need the oop. So it honestly is kind of a lose-lose situation.
Yeah,
but
right shield
down.
down.
There's the oop, and we'll see what's going on.
Left shield disabled. This should be it. They're going to start the gut.
Indeed.
Can they get it in one phase?
Farm is just starting to come in now. That's a full pack coming in. Morale is still over half, but so is the MC-75's health. Although marks are on the MC-75, and...
Hobbs is dunked.
Power down yet?
No, it is not. Hobbs is dunked. He might fall here. Nope, Hobbs has done Hobbs things. He's getting out.
Yeah. Really good stuff from Hobbs. There's a reason why people say Hobbs is one of the best out there. Although, he's still taking a lot of pressure, he might actually go down here after just constant pressure.
Shield's falling again. Oh, no, but Hobbs is stated. His shields are coming back. Oh, hi, Zoe.
Oh, there's power, and that's probably going to seal the deal for the MC-75, where it's already down to 10 health. Also, everyone say hi to Rebels Kid. If you don't, you're a bad person.
She's telling me about my Legos, or her Legos.
No, it's cool. It's awesome. Legos are cool. And
there goes the MC,
yep, there it goes.
and
the
game
MC-75.
one goes to Orange.
Really close defense there, but ultimately pretty decent damage, especially without getting power till the very end. That was a lot of damage to really get in that fast. Also, thank you to Cody and Acresis for the follows.
Big damage from Staffy, 111,000, 2,000 from Staffy.
And then everyone under him is like half that.
Yeah, that was big numbers there, and big farm too, 24. Great job from Staffy there to really lead the team. And Leaf Shaw is no slouch either, getting 76,000, trying to keep them in it. But Orange is very fast, got 5 picks, and very dominant on the farm.
Indeed. Good stuff all around. And of course, I'll bring it back to this lovely face.
Yep, we're gonna wait for the lobby here for game 2.
And it looks like Doorhinge does win this game. And I'll do it again.
I'm throwing an ad up on my stream just to prevent ad break.
Cool.
During the match. But that was a very, very hot contest. You see that Orange is very sharp right now. Did a great job winning the open very quickly. TRA has a lot to do to adjust here. They got out PK'd in the open, and fell behind in the game. And Orange played their game plan to perfection. So we'll see how they go into map 2 here. Map 2 being Galatan. So this will be a very different affair, I think. I think PK will be more important here. We'll see how they adjust on the farm both ways.
Mm-hmm. And do we have a game up yet, or? No, we don't.
I don't think we do. I'll be right back, though.
Cleo. And in that case, I'll start the music. What about this one? You wanna know what this one's called? It's called You Are... Oh, what is it? You Are Now Legally a Bird. This is too chill, though. What about this one? Nah, that's too dramatic. Oh shit! Whoops.
I apologize. I am back now. I didn't get the thing yet, so I will jump in as soon as I can.
Oh, is this music too loud right now? I'll turn it down.
I see the new password. It's just as clever as the first one.
Love it.
Don't join as player.
Yeah, I almost did that.
Okay, game 2 here in Galatan. I am interested to see how they adjust. Definitely the PK will be important. They have to start on the farm. They were out farmed in speed in game 1, so I think TRA needs to make sure that they don't let those Y-wings have their way here. They have to make it difficult for Hobbs. Hobbs has to be pushed all over the place in order for there to be success here, and they have to make sure their bombers don't take any hits. On the flip side, I think they do have to do a lot more damage here. I think for Orange, just stick to their game plan. They played perfectly in game 1, and just do it again in game 2, and they'll be one game away from facing Wise Guys on Saturday.
Indeed. Well, as we hop into...
Ooh, Twigs has come in.
Twigs? Wait, wasn't Twigs in the last game, or... Wait, no. Never mind.
No. It was, Why am I blanking? It's not Twigs. I am blanking right now who it was. I don't have a roster sheet.
No, it's not Toritaka.
No, Toritaka is orange. Yeah, I don't have a roster sheet in front of me. Unfortunately, I was not ready for this. No, Staffy is also
Fuck!
orange.
Wait, no, it's TRA, so that means...
Yeah, I need to pull up the roster sheet. I usually have all that stuff ready, but I wasn't ready for tonight.
Yeah, also Mithrin, you can't spectate unless you're a caster.
Yeah. This thing's gonna be a lag fest already, unfortunately. Let's see. Team rosters.
I could tell you if you had the game screen up. Well, I don't have it up because you get to see my very pale face. But fine, Cosmo.
It was
you
sharper,
think I'm
not
so ugly.
Sharper.
Sharper. Right.
Like I said, I gotta bring up the roster sheet there. Still waiting on one more here.
Indeed, Reno.
I think TRA is talking it out and how they're gonna make their adjustments here.
Yeah.
Mithrin,
I mean, yeah.
Mithrin played Y-Wing last time. Maybe they change him out here. Oh, Grin has come in as well. Grin is also one of their bombers.
I haven't seen Grin play in a while. I think the last time I saw him was maybe 3PO, but I can't be certain.
Grin has been playing for them all season. What part of their little success story there. So we'll see how they make the adjustments. It's gonna be very difficult in my opinion. Unless they put more pressure on the PK from Toritaka. and Sinric. I mean, Tortok and Sinric were super sharp on their PK, and they hit the notes when they needed to. So TRA here has to put more cover or put more pressure on the bombers at the transitions in the open in order to stay competitive here. We're still waiting for one more here.
This music's making me anxious.
Too many memories of or emotions of going into the match, right?
Oh, definitely, yeah. Well, I mean, also, it's just getting faster and faster. This is from, you ever played A Hat in Time?
No, I have not.
Oh my god, play it. It has one of the best soundtracks I've ever heard in a video game, and it's just so feel good. It's also multiplayer, but like, oh, it's just so good. Completely or mostly indie. Yeah. On another note, this stream has been sponsored by A Hat in Time.
You need some kind of payout on this.
True. My payout was getting to play the game. Worf.
I don't know what's going on here. Checking out here to see what's going on. I don't think Mithrin's coming in because he wanted to watch.
Yeah. Unless that's just psychological warfare, so that Orange isn't prepared. That would be big brain.
Oh, the Twigs is they're having technicals on their side. Thank you, Kitster. I appreciate it.
Soda, instead of swinging a sword around after a cast, she could rip a phone book in half. If only I had the strength to do that. What can I throw around in here? Oh, does this thing work still? It does. I got something for later. Also, Kaz, look at what you did. You made me switch over to the game, and we've been sitting here for a while without seeing my perfect face. What have you done, Cosmo? You've actually doomed us all. By the way, how's my sound? Always good to check that. You gotta walk the dog before it gets dark. Let's get this thing going. Yeah. I mean, I just want dinner.
You should have eaten before the match started.
It's like 4:30. It's like
us here on the right coast. It's already been dinner time for a while.
Oh, the
and here
right
comes Sharper.
Coast? Oh yeah, you fucking nerd.
Here comes Sharper. So all 5 TR are finally in.
And then you can let them know we're ready to go if they haven't started already.
Yeah, we are ready.
Yeah, wrong coast. That's correct, Kaz. Let's do it, baby.
Thanks for the follow, kids.
The only thing me and Kaz will actually agree on. West Coast, best coast.
You could say that all you want, but New York City's on our coast, and it's the best city in the world.
Damn, that's crazy. It's almost like that's a rat den. I mean, sure, to be fair, we have LA, so take that as you will. But
speaking of rat dens. Anyway,
Twigs there's just basically a citywide crack den, but also anybody from LA,
I am joking. Anybody from New York, I am joking.
TR did make 2 changes here. It looks like Mithrin and Sharper came out for Twigs and Evil Grin. Otherwise, they are staying. Sharper's staying in there. So they actually pulled out Ghost. Ghost is sitting for Sharper. Wonder who's gonna play. I think Twigs is probably gonna play PK here with Leaf then. Meanwhile, Orange has not made a change, so I'm assuming they're gonna go with their straight 2-2-1 here since NR's meta hasn't changed too much this season. Unless they decide it's Hobbs and B-Wing time, but who knows?
If we see a B-Wing, I am gonna be ecstatic. Also, thank you so much, TRA, for the lovely, lovely emotes. Orange. You know, I should probably turn off the music. Hold on. There we go. Here we go. 8 seconds till we get a lovely loading screen. Understood.
Game 2, this should be exciting. Galatan is not my favorite map, but it always makes for a show because of how random it can be, especially with this lag. I think the farm with the lag here is going to be interesting. A lot of people don't realize how much lag can affect the farm, and it will put the AI in weird spots here. So adjusting to that's going to be very important from both sides.
Yeah, actually. I've been realizing, especially recently, I get every now and then just Golo refunds. It is like the worst thing, especially on like Yavin, where you just get a Golo refunded and you're like waiting for 30 seconds for the Golo to go off. It's like, are you kidding me?
Multi-locks just not hitting, right? I mean, weird stuff can happen because lag really affects the farming oxes.
Indeed. But anyways, coming out of the MC75, we have Orange Squadron with your boy Torutaka, Staffy Cat, Sinric Sinister, or I guess just Sinric, and then Sinister Squad, whatever. Hobbs, who actually just got marks off. I wonder if any of those hit. It looks like they did hit a few people. And of course, Chewbacca, under the most pressure, it seems. Yep, probably that looks like, or that feels like probably double pressure. Resupply coming up from Hobbs, good stuff. But is that going to be enough to keep him alive? He's at 49, still trying to get shields up. Oh, I thought I was about to crash into that rock. Hobbs still on Chewbacca, giving them some pretty good resupplies. Meanwhile,
the adjustment here from TR is smart. They're slowed down this other team, and Cynic also took a bad bounce here. So it's at 50-50. It's going to be probably a race between the farm and the Raider burn here. But the Raider burn, Chewie just went down.
Indeed.
The TRA is adjusting very well here in this second game.
And it looks like they're going for Raider now. Wow, really good stuff. So what they did there was they put Twigs on Raider, and they put Leaf just hard on Chewbacca, But then also Leaf Chow gets dunked and goes down.
Torutaka just took a bad
but then
bump, and he went
Empire
down.
gets the flip after taking down Raider. Wow, really good stuff from TRA. And which one are they going for? They're going for
like right side Delta.
Right side Delta,
Like.
yeah. And Torp is out and hit. But Twig's taking a little bit of a bonk there, coming out of that.
Yeah, they were a little slow in the transition, but they did a great job of adjusting their game plan here. They knew what they needed to do in order to win games two's opening, and now they need to get this damage in. If they can get this cruiser in out of phase range and maybe get the shield down on Charlie, they'll be ahead in this match, and they could possibly win this in 2 phases if they're really sharp on this.
Yeah. Like, winning the opener, this map is a lot like Nadiri, where you just want to win the opener, because, like, there is slow farm. Like, sure, there are factions that are better than others, but that doesn't mean it's easy. So, we're definitely going to have to see what each of these teams does. Leaf, Jesus Christ.
Threading the needle. Leaf is really playing with fire, especially after taking his death.
Yeah, exactly.
This farm is coming in very slow from Orange Squad. Yeah, they're struggling, and Staffy's trying to pick one out here and just falling behind it, and it could very well be because of lag reasons.
Indeed.
Delta is in out of phase range, but they haven't started on Charlie yet.
At this point, here, let's see. They've got to be burning Raider, right? Unless Raider's already down? Maybe Raider's down.
In the Lego.
Oh, Staffy!
That's in one of the cabinets.
Oh, come on, get that AI, get that AI. Multi-locks just got back up for Staffy. It is about 2 AI to flip. Come on,
2 minute
Staffy.
defense.
Ooh.
In one instance, the 2 minute defense is not great at this level. But in the same instance, they mitigated the damages. Yeah, they're going to get an out of phase here. But it could have been way worse. So Orange just has to catch up, do incredible damage, and then try and make sure that they get a pick or two going the other way after their offense. So we'll see how Orange adjusts.
Yeah. And actually, one thing I just noticed, the TIE Bombers were the ones who were ooping, which you don't often see, because the TIE Bombers are the ones who are most susceptible to to being nebbed, as I call it at least. Yeah, but anyways, Orange is on their very first attack of the game, and it looks like they got their shields down, and Delta is actually being killed.
Delta's moving fast, in fact. I would say
True.
that Orange is working really hard here. Oh,
But
who
actually,
went
the
down?
farm is coming in, or rather just the flip in general, is coming in a little bit faster than Orange's flip. And
Now
there it
face
is.
up.
It's
Oh, there's
1
the
AI to
Raider.
flip. Oh, but, Chewbacca on Sharper, or not. There it is.
Yeah.
And they're on. That wasn't even a noob, was it?
No, it's not going to be an oop range. They had lost Hobbs in the transition. They'd lost Cynric. They lost Cynric in the transition during the attack. So Cynric is just coming in now. So the Raider burn will be a little bit slow here. Very big advantage here for TRA. TRA can go through Charlie and then take 2 shield gens to set themselves up for the win. However, Leaf Shao just went down, so they got to be faster, and they're going to have only 1 ion coming into the MC.
Yep.
Oh no!
Evil Grin! That's
Not
gonna
good.
hurt them. But, I mean, if Seiwa's in, let's see.
Seiwa
Seiwa is
is
on his ass and does get him the resupply.
Oh.
But he's probably going to need another one. He's going to be at 61 health, which is not ideal for a TIE Bomber going in on a gen. Which also, I might add, I don't even think they need the ions for this. I say they blow a gen, get out. Chewbacca,
Yep.
brah? Yeah, I know, MJ. I suck. Anyway. Oh, Seiwa, under a lot of pressure, getting some resupplies off, but are they able to get it, Marks?
Here comes Sharper on the right
Yes,
shield
there
gen.
are the marks. Seiwa getting dunked, but does their job
Oh,
admirably.
Sharper sold out on the right shield gen unnecessarily.
Ooh.
They get the left shield gen. Now what do they do here? I think they take
Honestly,
targeting and fall back.
It looks like they're going. Leaf Chao's going for power. Power is down. This is a really good setup for this next MC75 attack. They just gotta defend once, and I think they can take it next round.
Great adjustment. Oh, they have 2 down, one of them being the bomber. So they just have to get the job done here and not panic. They're gonna have to do some morale mitigation here because Alpha will fall, Beta will be in a position where it could fall as well. They just have to make sure that they don't waste opportunities. Oh, Grin goes down just camping the Corvettes. This is those moments where like you just have to calm down and continue to play your game. And I think a little excitement from the TRA here. They need to take a deep breath and not throw away their advantage here.
Indeed, and it looks like, yep, they are going for Delta. They're going to try to push through Delta. Honestly, that's the only call you can make here. You need to basically win this game now if you're Orange.
Absolutely. That or you have a long defense to give the shield some time to come back. But that really isn't much because the shield gen can just get re-disabled and then it'll be off to the races for TRA here.
God, it's just making me nervous with how close he's getting. Let's see, Hobbs coming around, doing his thing. Oh, but Delta... Okay, now they're kind of in a tough position. At this point, maybe you just try to go for a dupe.
Ooh, now they need to go for the dupe. They just lost Staffy. They just lost Cynric.
Oh! Yeah.
They may not even get the dupe, which is a bad spot to be in. You needed the dupe here to make this a short defense and pray that you win it in a 1 phase. And
Chewie is completely out of Voxes and low on laser charge, so it looks like Chewie's going to be getting that out-of-phase solo with just laser. This is a really bad spot for Orange. They need a miracle defense here.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, TRA, all they got to do is just... The shield's aren't even up on the MC35 yet. Honestly, just burn. That's all you need to do. Gut it. That's easy.
This will probably be TRA's game to lose here. Hobbs has not gone to Chewie yet. Hobbs has gone back to defend the MC. They have a kill on Evil Grin, but the MC is now at 60, and they just took out targeting. Another weak spot. There'll be 2 weak spots in the back for Leaf. I think this is it for Orange.
Definitely.
We're going to go to Game 3 with the series split 1-1. This was a great adjustment from TRA. They did exactly what they need to do, and they're going to profit by it, so they're going to have to find themselves this same momentum going to Game 3 in hopes to take Game 3 and take the lead of the series.
Indeed. Ooh, what a just clean game from TRA. Like, yeah, just, I honestly have no notes except maybe, like, stop dying lol, but I mean, you could tell that to any team.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it wasn't bad play from Orange. TRA adjusted. They knew they need to get a pick on the critical farmer. They chose Chewy as the Chupacabra is how it's pronounced. The critical farmer. In the open, got the pick, and then were able to just take the advantage there. They were ahead on the Raider, and then they were off to the races. So great
Sharper.
adjustment from TRA.
Sharper with almost 100k cap ship. That's
Hey, that's
insane.
not fair to Twigs. Also got 75k
That too?
capture damage and
Oh,
did
shit,
not
yeah.
take a death. So they did a great job with the adjustment here. Orange has to find what they did in game one. Galtan was not to their strength, but I think game three here is on Yavin. And Yavin might play better to their strength. So we'll see what happens here in game three.
Oh, and also, those of you who just spent 700 on bets on Orange, you just lost 700,000 or just 700 points without it going to anybody. How do you feel? You just wiped out like 700 points from the economy.
Okay, I need to go grab something for my daughter, so I'll be right back. And then we will come back for game three. I'm gonna throw a commercial on my stream so you guys don't get commercial blocked during the game.
Cool, and I'll tell my stream a story. I need to sit up more. Or actually, you know what? Here, hold on, let me just... Yeah, that's better. Tell us a story. Well, you gotta give me a prompt. I don't, like, have... If I have a direction to go, I'll take it and run with it. But... Do you want me to come in? Wait, who's the man in the photo? Wait, this guy? That's my dad's dad. Well, so... He's my biological grandpa, but he died like 3 years before I was born, so... Yeah, he used to be a lawyer. He actually had a case almost go to the Supreme Court. It was denied by the Supreme Court of Appeals. But yeah. Where's the score so far? Yeah, 1-1. Tell us about the dance, or the Deuce... The what? Deuce Ewok the Sleepy? There once... was an Ewok. His name was Billy. He was then... Oh, so he lived a wonderful life. You know, he grew up... Maybe you should also run an ad. Have I gotten any ads this entire time? Because I don't have the option to make ads. So... Did I? No, I didn't lose affiliate. Oh wait, you have pre-roll on? What does that mean? Whatever. Anyways, so continuing with the story. Ewok named Billy. He grew up to live a wonderful life. He was a carpenter, you know? He made wonderful things, a table, a chair. But then one day, a bunch of people in like white armor came and killed his entire family.
What did I walk into? Did they get the game up? No. So we're still waiting for the game info for game three here.
Yeah. Oh, that means music
three.
time.
Game three. Oh, game three is the Deary. I apologize. I thought it was Yavin. Game three is
The
Deary.
opposite.
They didn't actually. No, game four is Yavin. Okay.
Oh wait, this one's called the Tower of Goats.
They just put the details up. Oh no, I lost connection to the game. Join. There we go. We're at 1-1 here. I think this will be interesting. Again, another map where open win will dictate winner probably. Farm will be critical here. Whoever picks up their packs, I think, is gonna definitely have the advantage. And Raider burn as well. Both teams looking to be very fast on the Raider burn. So the PK will probably be a very dictating factor here. Tortaka and Sinric got bullied a little bit away, so TR did a great job of adjusting, but we'll see as they come in. It looks like they're bringing in their NR specialists, so this should be interesting to see if the NR specialists make the adjustment here against the oranges. Oh, Mike Skeets is coming. They're gonna play everyone. They're gonna play everyone tonight. Looks like TRA is gonna make sure everyone gets a game. Oh my god, is that the Flying Llama? Oh my god.
Wait, what? Who?
Flying Llama is an old RMT player from their old Cal Cup days. I have not seen Llama in forever. Did he even play this season? If he did, I did not know, and I apologize. But wow, that is a name, a blast from the past.
Sausage, my man. Also, yes, unfollow Plat. But I haven't seen Sausage in forever. Hell yeah. Well, welcome to the stream, buddy.
We should probably tell him we're ready. We are ready.
Thank you, Cosmo. Thank you so much for your support. Making my way back. Yo, are you looking to join a team next season? Because,
Several teams are looking.
Alrighty. Likely? DM me after the stream.
Sausage is an old gray pilot.
One of the original, the original Storm Chasers.
Yep.
Legendary.
So, yep, in comes Flying Llama and Mike Skates. Mike will probably be playing support. Llama was a PKer. So I don't know if they'll play him at Bomber here, because Stalker typically is PK, but Stalker can play Bomber. And Mithrin, of course, is coming back in to play that Y-Way. So we'll see how they make their adjustments. Maybe they go with 3 Bombers. Who knows?
Who knows?
Or 3 PK. 3 PK here on Nadiri isn't a bad call, especially if you're trying to win the open and try and push off the farm. And then if you win that open with 3 X-Wings, that's a lot of damage that can come in very quickly. But it's a big gamble, because if you fall on defense first, then it's a very difficult adjustment to come back from.
Thank you, Chewy, for being the first on Orange to emote. Good job. Also, I'm going to look for some gum, because I want gum. There we go.
Hopefully you got that poll up.
Huh?
The poll. The
Oh,
jambles.
yeah, I did. It's
get the
actually got
jamble.
2 minutes remaining, so whoops.
Very important part of the community. You gotta be ready to jamble.
Indeed. Gotta stimulate the economy.
Exactly.
With gambling.
People
It's like
just
the
waste their
stock
points.
market.
Yeah, they just waste their points in my stream. They just make me suffer. So you got to earn money.
Oh. I gotta have sound clips so I could have. But anyways, coming out of the MC75, we have TRA with Llama, the returning player, in the front.
And he is coming in an X-Wing. So Stalker and Llama will be next, and Sharper will switch over to the Y. No, he was playing Bomber last time.
Ion Torp and Pro Torps. So Llama is not going to be a PK X-Wing.
Which isn't a bad call here, right? If you try and win the open with getting the Raider quickly and then you just try and steamroll damage, that is not a bad call here. But you got to win this open. You don't win this open, then this strategy falls apart very quickly, and Sharp is already under heavy pressure here.
Looks like Staffy. Oh, Empire insta-wins the flip. Good stuff from Orange. Let's see what they can do here on the first attack. Are they going for Delta? It looks like. Yep.
Delta, yep. Looks like the farm has to come in quickly now. They're going to be behind here. The Raiders going to have to burn quickly to try and mitigate any damage. Shield gens are slow. Looks like Hobbs behind the play a little bit.
Good orbits
he gets
for Staffy.
in.
Damn.
This is a very good bomber pair. Staffy and Chewie know how to get the damage in. The beacons are out. It's falling. Morale is still above half, so TRA need to work fast. Ooh, they get a pick on Cedric.
You don't see that every day. Picks on defenders. Although we did see it last game.
Yep, that's very critical here. They need to burn the Raider very quickly. They actually can try and save the frigate. It's a 27. It's going to be
Raider
close.
just went down, and it's going to be about a pack to flip. They definitely have this oop.
Yeah, the soup is going to be in position, which is great position for Orange. Orange can grab this very quickly, and then they can get ready to... Yep, there it goes. It's a 2. The bombers are falling back now to try and catch these X-Wings.
Really good
And,
stuff.
ooh, Staffy, bad bonk. Hopefully can get a resupply after this.
Let's see. Mike's on 18 health and low shields, going in for some marks that he doesn't have. Oh no! He's at 8. Come on, Mike's. No!
Mike's false the passive. No
And
marks
morale's
on the
already
cruiser.
on half with no shields being taken down yet. Wow. Really good stuff
Yeah.
from Orange so far.
Looks like TRA is splitting the ion damage because Delta is losing its shields. Charlie is at half shields. I wonder if Llama went to the wrong cruiser and is now trying to recover. He's struggling because Toritaka is all over him.
Perhaps. Huh. Yeah, it looks like he's now moving over to Delta. Yep, there we go. He's got it targeted. So he's got the memo now, at least.
Corvette's about to fall. It's at 37. Toritaka and Sinric are working it. They got it, and they can start pushing forward. Not a great attack
Pretty
from
decent
TRA.
damage once the shields went down, but it just wasn't enough to make up for the split in shield damage there. And
Yeah,
the
I
death
think-
from Mike's Skates did not help in the slightest either.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think the confusion from Llama may also have slowed it down. And Mithrin's gonna fall. This is not great for TRA. They've lost one Y-wing. They have no out of phase, and the farm needs to start. This might be an Orange 2-phase game as the shields are about to fall. And the WB frigate, can they get it with a lot of morale advantage here?
This is feeling like a lot cleaner Orange game here. Yeah, it looks like TRA is already on the Raider, but honestly, at this point, you need to be PKing, especially when your other Y-Wing is under PK pressure. You need to be killing people so that you can get morale, because right now, this Y-Wing, Sharper, cannot get any farm, because he has this amount of PK on him. And if he gets dunked into the station, that's just it.
Absolutely agree with that. I mean, they got Hobbs out, which is great. That will slow the attack from Orange here, which means that they're probably going to have to get to a double disable with the bombers pouring over one of the shield gens. But if they can PK Staffy or Chewie here, they'll make sure the shield gens stay up at least on one side. Hobbs is 3 seconds for coming out. He has a long run to make. The
Yeah,
morale
there's no way
is
he gets
still
resubs before they go
pretty
in.
low. Oh! Don't go Staff. He's at 38. He just misses the frigate. Can they take him?
Oh, 12! If I were Staffy, I'd be very scared right now.
Mithrin has changed to an X-Wing. All hands on deck for this
Whoa.
defense. Sharper is doing only
Solo
farm.
Last time I saw this was Baywatch.
I mean, it's a good call. If you can stop the bombers from coming in, then you save it and you can get a chance here. So they make the right call. Shield on the right side destroyed. Resupply to Staffy. They're making a run now. Here come the beacons. If they get the left side, this is game over.
I think it's already game over. TRA still has 2 practically, or 1.5 cruisers to go through, and then the ISD basically in one phase. Yeah, power's down. That's solidifying it. The PKs are just going off during this game, and it looks like now Sharper has been identified as the solo farm. He is under pressure currently, but no dunks coming out yet. Oh wait, that's a bomber. Of course not. Whoops.
Looks like Sinric is trying to line. Oh, Sinric is dry. That is why Hobbs just gets a resupply to him. 1 AI, and this is it. There's 3 X-Wings on the field. Sharper can switch to a 4th X-Wing. I do agree. They have to go for it here. There is no defensive phase.
Ooh, Llama going down too. The morale is already almost at half again.
Fantastic job
Wow,
from
yeah.
the Oranges. Getting the farm steamrolling and then picking Llama. This does not look great for TRA. This will probably be a very short offense. And then it will be
Really
Orange
good dunk
to
on
win.
Ghost Stalker.
Ooh, Stalker's in trouble, like you said.
Alright, it looks like Ghost did get away, but like I said, there's no way in hell they're basically gonna one-phase Orange at this point. Like, just not happening.
Yep, not with the Raiders still to go.
Although it's not for a lack of trying. They are
Oh, yeah.
they are hard focusing damage. Toritaka went down at some point.
They
I
did
don't
a
know when
great
that
job
happened.
of trying to slow it down. There goes. Yep, they have to make the call to buy themselves time because the Corvette is still up. The Corvette is now about to fall. They'll need 3 AI plus the Corvette here.
Oh, and Mithrin has ICT. Let's go.
At least, I I I I admire TRA here. They are not going to give up on this
Mm-hmm.
game. They're prepping for defense. They're not going to sit here and say that this is over. They can still stuff the shield. Ooh, bad bomb from Sinric as he goes forward.
To quote our lovely casting coordinator, it's not over till it's over.
Absolutely.
And they're showing that attitude in its entirety. Like, I mean, in their hearts and minds, they probably know that this is kind of over. But at the same time, anything can happen in these games. Anything can be choked. Anything can be killed. Anything and anyone can fuck up or do amazing things. So,
Staffy's making his approach now. He gets a resupply. I think he's got a bomber on him. Shields just go down. They're going to start to see more damage here. Ooh, tractor beamed on Staffy. Can TRA put some pressure on?
morale needs to start moving though for TRA.
I think they're definitely committed to this PK defense. It's the
Yeah.
right call, especially on Nadiri.
When you're in this position, yeah.
Yep, Sharper is doing his best to make sure that he gives his team the morale in order to get it done. There goes the dunk on Hobbs.
Ooh!
Everyone pouring on Hobbs.
Wow,
Hobbs
what
down.
a burn on Hubs.
That means he can work the bombers now.
But
But this might be it.
Unfortunately, not enough. MC75 is down to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and there she blows.
Yeah. And it came down just to the open again. I mean,
Uh,
Nadiri is that
I
kind
think
of
it was
map
a little
where...
bit more than the open on this. I think just in this game, Orange played cleaner. I think that's just what the reality was, and I think both you could see both teams making their adjustments, right?
Yep,
Like
you're right.
like both teams started PKing certain people. Like in game 2, TRA PK'd certain people more. Orange this game focused a lot more on PK in general. Also, Staffy with 100. What?
120k damage. As Staffy's been popping off these matches. I think the biggest issue was the first attack from TRA, like you said, was split. There was miscommunication there, and they lost some time. And then when Mike Skates went down early, there just wasn't enough pour in. They did catch up a little bit on the damage, but unfortunately, TRA just couldn't. After that first bad attack, they were making adjustments that just weren't enough. However, TRA has done a great job bouncing back from a loss we saw in game 2. Yavin is game 4 here, and they will have Empire, so they will have a bit of advantage coming in. Let's see if they make the adjustments and hopefully push to game 5, because I think everyone out there wants to see a 5th game.
Of course.
I need to go do something again really quick, so I'm going to give a commercial break on my side, and I'll be right back.
Coolio. But yeah, really fun game so far. Get to rest my voice a bit. Big up, Staffy. Let's big up. Don't mind me. So what else can I talk about in here? Oh. Ah, this way. It's attacking my mouse. It's dead now. Yay. Attacking the Moes. Let's see, is there already a game up? Yeah, but yeah, for those of you just joining, it's currently 2-1 Orange. So this is do or die for TRA. They need to take 2 games here. Yeah, and actually all Empire so far, which is kind of funny. Empire wins as usual. Yeah.
Okay, I have returned, and they just got the matchup. Perfect
Oh,
timing on
sweet.
my side.
Oh, a unique password.
Not player. That not work? There you go. So I think TRA will probably bring in their Empire specialists. They're gonna have to make the adjustments they did in game 2. Definitely have to push to win the open here again. This will be a very straight race. Since it's Yavin. There's nothing to hide. There's nothing unique. They
Well, I
just
mean,
have
you
to
can
be
hide in
very
the
strong in form.
clouds. Just it just depends on how much damage you're willing to take in order to avoid marks.
Yep, and I think that kind of favors the Wings a little bit in terms of the damage race, because the
100%.
bombers have to be very careful about going too close to the frigates. But in terms of speed, those bombers will be all over their packs first. I think the one thing you want to watch out for here is Empire is kind of winning too fast and then getting cranked on morale right back, right? And that happens a lot of times where teams win the open with a pick and 2 farm packs, but then they get double farm back and it suddenly looks like a bad offense because of the fact that they just went in with half morale. So we'll see what TRA does here to adjust. I doubt Orange is making any changes. Looks like there's typical 5 here.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited for this one. We've seen every single game so far the necessary adjustments needed to, win these games. So.
Yep, absolutely. And Orange, came out very hot last match. That opening was very convincing, and they didn't let up from go. Essentially, TRA has to morally stay up here, not get defeated, and not panic. Especially if they lose the open. Losing the open is not terminal on Yavin, but you have to make sure that you don't give it up.
Yeah.
Yep. They have to make sure that they stay positive in the match should they lose the open. But if TR can get the win in the open, then they need to not release the gas, essentially, and try and win this game.
Yeah.
Here we go. They're going into their respective...
I've got to pee!
You should have went during the break.
I know, but I didn't have to go then.
Ah, I see.
Alrighty, I forgot to do the predictions, so I'll do it now. It'll be like a 2-minute one.
Where's the robot?
The what?
The robot.
What do you mean the robot?
The robot in the hangar.
Which one?
There it is. The NR. I was looking for the Empire robot. I found the NR robot. Look around the hangar behind
so
you.
they're not robots, they're droids. Okay.
Droids. Sorry. The droids.
Get your facts straight.
The 3PO unit. Where's the 3PO unit? There it is. Hi, 3PO unit.
A lot of people going for TRA this time for the predictions, I think, right?
Yeah, I mean, it looks like Empire advantage, right? I don't think that's a bad call. Empire seems to have a very strong outcome, especially in the mid groups, it looks like. And I think TRA is a little bit stronger, funny enough, as Empire than NR, even though it goes
MJ.
against their name.
No emotes that I saw this time. Sad.
Here comes the countdown.
Wait, you want to see Game 5, so you're betting a bunch on TRA thinking that that's going to help them in any way? You know what? I appreciate it. You never let yourself watch the Super Bowl. It's like this, but on crack. Where, like, you'll think anything
we should do that. We should
my
do
God.
boxes next playoff. Boxes for each match.
We should cast... like an actual sport, but like to just stream it on our end and just like shit cast it. But anyways, coming out of course, the MC75 is Orang Squadron. And of course, up against them is Tra. Yeah, it looks like nothing's really crazy coming out.
No,
from
Twigs. Twigs
Orange.
has changed the TIE Fighter here. Twigs has changed the TIE Fighter here.
Interesting.
Let's see. They're banking on winning the Open here, big time.
Well, of course, Staffy going for my favorite pack on Yavin.
Bombers. Oh, Grin just got dunked when he was about to lock a pack.
Oh, Staffy going in under the clouds. Good stuff, dolphining. And there's the Golo. Good stuff from NR so far. Oh, wait, I forgot to turn off the music. Whoops.
Big pick on Chewie. Chupacabra has gone down. They can fight back now.
Oh, that's
try and
huge.
get some farm. Oh, wait, Sharper's turning on Cindric.
Oh, beast!
They need
Empire
to start
still
farming,
has,
though.
yeah, definitely. They really need to get the farm back up here, or else they're just gonna lose this by default.
Yeah.
Like-
Oh, and Sharper goes down. Oh, that is not good.
And Staffy is still up and farming. Under looks like some pressure, but I don't think it's enough pressure to stop. Yep, it's not enough. I say that, and he gets dunked and goes down.
Oh
Big,
man, this
big
is
picks. But
Llama-
NR still has it.
yeah. Llama is popping off. I think the Bombers are kind of getting lost in too much protection, and
Yeah.
they've fallen behind here. That should have been a TRA win. I think TRA's Bombers kind of panicked a little bit, but they have to turn it around here.
They got pressured a little bit too much in the beginning, and then their pack started bunching up, and then it was kind of harder to get Golos on them.
Oh, here comes the Oranges. Oranges flying out their Torps and Ions. Shields taking a bit to fall here. 30 seconds have passed.
It looks
This
like
is
Ion Torp either wasn't up or didn't hit.
I think... No, I don't think Cindric had it available because of the fact he probably used it on the Raider. Morale a little slow. We're now at 40 seconds. This is typically about the point where teams start to fall back for defense, but we'll see.
That was almost a dunk from Tuataka on Llama. That was real close. Llama, if you watch back the stream, you should see how close that shit was.
And that could have just been a lag difference. And this is like one of those moments where just
British
kind of like...
Ion conspiracy, guys.
It's EU to APAC, right? That is a long throw for some of those ion missiles.
And actually, it looks like TRA are getting on Raider now, but they need to kill that thing right now, or else Orange might actually have an out of... never mind. It's going to be close for Orange, but I think TRA still has it. Really good attack, though, for Orange.
It's out of phasable. It's a determination they're going to have to make. Cindric is going to do his orbits here. Yep, it's at 15. I think Cindric
that's
stays
oopable.
in.
That's 100% oopable.
Yep, Cindric staying in. Going to do his plasma burst orbits. It's now at 8. Yep, no pressure whatsoever, so this will fall down
Damn.
here.
Really good attack from Orange here.
There it
Meanwhile,
is.
Of course, we got Twigs.
Chewie has a 5-pack right in front of him.
And then
Daffy-
also, NR Farm is juicy. So,
Yep. It's too easy sometimes. Oh, there's a 5-pack in front of Staffy. This will be very quick here. This won't be much of an offense for TRA. TRA in a bad spot. They just need one more pack. Let's see if Chewie can find it. They're going to turn on the Raider. Interesting call from Orange, who have been dominating the farm. They're going to turn on the Raider and give TRA some time here to catch up.
where's Raider at? Oh,
Raider's falling
it's
just
down.
now.
Let's see. TRA's in a similar position, except it's a little bit higher. I don't think this is oopable. It's down to 27 marks are on it, though, but I just don't think that's enough. I think you just try to go for a dupe next round.
Yep, I mean that is a great place to be in. They just need to start farming right now and make this a very short offense for the Oranges. You don't want the Oranges to go in on the ISD now. Oranges go on the ISD now, it's gonna be a very bad position because even if you get the double loop, you have to make sure that you don't have any critical damage to the ISD.
Yeah, if you have one shield gen goes down, this is Yavin, so you can definitely prevent a one phase, and you can somewhat prevent like a two phase, but it's very, very hard. And it looks like the farm's still coming in a little bit too slow for TRA.
Yeah, it looks like Sharper is struggling a little bit. Has a Golo out, but the pack is only a 3-pack. Is one of the X-Wings is kind of slow coming in. Looking up Grin now. Grin also struggling as the packs are hitting the cruiser. They're going to make the decision to burn the Raider. Oh, Sivrik takes a tumble.
Oh,
and
Staffy on Grin.
This actually might be a position where they just farm a little bit and then burn the Raider, and they will have an opportunity here to not have to suffer an out of phase.
Oh, Evil Grin's in a lot of trouble from Staffy Cat of all people and a Y-Wing. Oh, it looks like... Wait, is that 2 Y-Wings on that guy? Oh my gosh.
Actually, very, very strategic from them. There's no point in doing
Looks like
anything.
the Raider's going to
pushing in.
take. Yep, it's going to take, I think.
Yep, they got to burn it now, though. They're going to have to burn it now. Everyone has to turn on it immediately
There
and
it
then start
is.
to push up forward.
Yep, basically 1 AI and then Raider. Or if that.
They will need 1 AI.
Yeah, it looks like they're not even going in. They're just opting to stay behind here, which honestly, that's the correct choice here.
Yeah. TRA should be pushing in now while their bombers get it. Oh, Sharper's taking pressure from, I'm assuming, Toritaka.
And it looks like Sinrik's going after Llama, hoping to get a cheeky little kill with the Plasburst, but yeah, it looks
So
like he's
many
still in
ions
the
and
support.
alpha, and here it comes. TRA has to get both these out of phaseable. If they do not, then this will be very traumatic for them.
Dramatic, just flashbacks. Yeah, definitely. This is going to be really tough for TRA, but not impossible. I've seen crazier comebacks than this, so...
Yeah, and unfortunately, the farm is kind of slow from the oranges. I thought they'd be ready, but I think they're suffering from their own lag.
If I were TRA, I would actually want them to keep farming faster, because the damage is coming in too fast to allow for the dupe. They might have to go through on this. With chipped bombers and low oxes and... Oh, wait, cluster missiles? You've never seen cluster missiles. I just realized.
It's
Llama
an
has
old school...
cluster missiles.
It's an
And
old school
plasmas.
tactic to bring out damage.
It's an
Especially
old code,
on
sir,
the,
but it checks out.
Yep. They're gonna go through, which is a great call. Oh no, the oranges have put themselves in a bad position here. The lag farm has hurt them, and they need to pick it up here before this becomes a problem. Staffy and Chewie are on top of each other's packs. They are panicking, and they need to calm down here and make sure they don't give away this game.
And it looks like there was a last-minute call to go on left gen to burn it. Evil Grin under a lot of pressure. Tractored has Plasburst on him. Oh,
Theywa has
That was
left
either
Evil Grin
die-
to die, unfortunately. Oh, what a bad attack from TRA.
what a stuffing by fucking Orange.
They've lost their
Orange.
bombers. They've lost. Oh, it's almost an entire team. Like Llama now has to defend the shield gens
Huge.
by himself. Toritaka will be slow
And
to
with
come
no
in.
farmer, oh, this is gonna be looking like an orange one phase.
Yep, there comes the beacons. Hobbs is gonna have to help out with the shield gens, I believe, because Toritaka is a little bit behind the play. Staffy Cat
goes
just got
down,
stuffed. They got one of the. They
Shields
got both
go
shield
down,
gens.
So now he's
The
just gonna go in
double
for power.
ion from Sinrik. Kudos to him for covering Toritaka. This is gonna be it, I think.
And TRA needs this farm now. If they have any chance of defending this. Power goes down.
One weak spot down. I think another one down. Orange is stripping the bottom, preparing for an out of phase. Dunk to Chewie. It's from Llama. Llama cannot finish it off.
The
No.
Raider burned away, or one pack away now from flipping. Can TRA defend this with it so that it's not an oop? We'll see. It looks like Toritaka's going to go kill a gen, but is that what he needs to be doing right now? He has cooks!
Oh man,
Cook!
What is it at? What is it at? This is
I
going to
don't
be
know. None of them
an
are
insane
freaking-
base race.
It looks like they are. Is it 36?
36. This is winnable for them. It is kind of
TRA
high.
can actually take this right here, right now, if they just go.
TRA is not going to
Oh,
defend.
wait. They're actually, are they farming? What are they doing? Toritaka actually is not behind the ISD anymore. He
They are actually
came
defending.
back. They are
Orange-
actually defending.
Orange is defending here. Yes, this is an interesting call from Orange. I think Orange has the ability to out of phase. They're going to choose to defend here and hopefully stop the attack. But a gut on the MC is very easy.
That small
And
mistake
here
from
come the
Toritaka
bombers.
might actually kill them in the end. We'll see.
goes
Targeting goes down.
targeting.
Is power down?
Power is down. There are weak spots everywhere. Here come the bombers.
No,
to
power is not
steamroll
down.
damage.
Wait,
Oh.
there it goes. Weak spots are on. TRA needs to get the damage in here before it flips. Raider is down. All it is about 3 packs to flip. Probably a little bit less. But it looks like the MC75 will go down, and TRA may take game number 4. No, hold on. Sharper, stop shooting the damn bit.
What a comeback from the TRA.
Sharper, you can't be shooting those parts of the hull.
I absolutely cannot believe what I just witnessed.
Wow.
I thought Orange had that game won.
I think part of that was just like the little bit of miscommunication. Some of the flexes one of the flexes stayed behind to try to oop, and that just wasn't the call. And also, I should add, really fucking good damage here.
I especially because I saw Chewy strip the bottom. I think the front just needed a little bit of work. They could have just tethered and went for it, and they decided to try and defend, and it cost them. It cost them here. They had a huge advantage after the open, and TRA did exactly, what I said they need to do. Just calm down, and they pushed through.
Yeah, definitely. They didn't let shit get to their head. And we are going to game 5, folks. Game number, hold on, I'm not on camera yet. 5. But yeah,
fantastic job from TRA. Fantastic job. That is a defining moment when you're chasing a championship. You don't want to panic when you're in a losing cause. They should take this morale boost here, make roster decisions, and push into game 5 with that big boost. And Orange, on the flip side, has to not kind of get despondent after that game. Orange had played a great game. There's no reason to sit there and say that, that they should feel down on themselves. They just need to make sure they don't make mistakes like that and go for the jugular. I think Orange just kind of, like you said, just miscommunicated. And if they had just communicated better and went for the jugular there for the base race, they probably would have won the ISD base race there.
Yeah. I think that actually they just should have committed either way. I think Orange could have defended that if they just committed, but they didn't commit early enough. Their flexes weren't back to get PK done, and the Raider was slow to burn. The farmers weren't back to get stuff done. Just they were about 20 seconds behind schedule when they really should have been in right there or right then. And if they were in, they actually could have defended it. But because they weren't, or they also could have done the base race. But honestly, that was also kind of a weird situation they were into. Because, with how fast the MC can die.
You're right. You're right. I absolutely agree that you're right both ways. They have to commit one way or the other, and the confusion, I think, led to the loss there for Orange. So they just need to clean that out, right? Game 5, you can't have that miscommunication now. You don't have any games to give. This is basically a 1-game championship here. They have to make sure that they don't get demoralized by that. And then they just focus on making sure they make the right calls. They've been very strong in the opens. They've been very strong in the attacks. They just botched the last phase there, and that's really what it came down to. So we'll see how they adjust and if they will pick themselves up. They have the Empire advantage coming this last map here, which I believe was not Postar. What did they pick?
I can't remember.
Xavian.
While you figure that out, entertain our people, because I need to go take a piss. So yeah.
So it's game 5, Xavian. They have Empire, but I don't think it's going to be that much of a disadvantage for them as people may think. As you saw there, both ways, lag affects the AI. Maybe it helps them out here in terms of trying to stay in this match. They have to in the open, though. They cannot lose the open here. If they lose the open, they will then have to make sure they keep the first defense short. Orange is still in a good position to win this game. Advantage to damage here for them. TRA has not looked as sharp playing an R, so we'll see how they adjust. They have to make sure they don't make any mistakes if they lose the open. So we will see what the TRA does here. The map just went up. I know Platt is at the bathroom, but I guess I will be taking the cast here as we go. We don't want to hold this up because it's late for some people. So I will give them the green light, and Platt will just jump in when she can. If you've just joined us here, this is an exciting 5-game series. They've split Empire both ways, and in the last match, game 4, Orange looked set to cruise to a game deciding game 4 win, but the TRA stuffed their attack and then came steamrolling back in a critical gut the fish moment, which they executed perfectly. So TRA has forced game 5 here on the Xavian Abyss. As you can see here, the oranges, the Aussies will be Empire, and it looks like TRA is deciding their setup here. This is an exciting moment here. One of the best playoff matches we've seen in a long time. Very unpredictable the way it could go here. TRA, I'm sure, is talking it out, making sure they put in their best strengths for NR. Again, they've been a little slow all night with NR. They definitely need to make sure that they come out strong and hitting hard here and win this open if they wish to win. For the Oranges, they cannot lose this open. The farm here is abysmal, and Empire will be on the back foot should they lose this.
Indeed. Just got back.
Yep, the password is in the chat. We're just waiting for TRA now to build their team and go in. I think they're talking it out. I think they're talking out who they need to sign in for NR here. I wonder, well, we'll see what they send in. Maybe they're thinking ICT here, and that's why there's a little bit of a delay. ICT on the Xavian Abyss isn't bad. Maybe they bring the B-Wing. Flying Llama used to be part of that B-Wing crew that ran the double support B-Wing. We'll see what they do
B-Wing,
here.
best wing, baby. Also, I gotta choose the predictions. And of course, MJ gets all of her winnings, her winnings back, or her bets back. It'd be a shame if I just accidentally chose orange here. There we go. What's the deal with American drinking out of jam jars? I don't know. I just like big cups, and this one's heavy enough so like it's hard to knock over. And then I actually had a teacher back in middle school that did this too. He like made it a point, like he like gave an announcement, was like, or not even really an announcement. It was more like, so somebody asked him why he drank in a jar, right? And he was just like, I do it because it makes it taste better. I'm just like, what? And I mean, I don't think it makes it taste any better. It's just a nice cup.
Here comes TRA now.
Sweet.
Sharper, Mike Skates, Ghost Stalker, Mithrin, and Twigs will be flying NR for them.
It's an old-timey hillbilly thing. True. Here in America, we drink from jelly jars.
That's a southern thing, if anyone's asking. Us northerners don't do that.
Well, I mean, I'm doing it right now. And well, actually, technically, I was born in Kentucky. I just don't remember any of it.
Yeah, see, that's the other thing. That's just southern people being weird. We drink from pub glasses here in the north.
Where's Kentucky? Do you know where Tennessee is?
Yeah, that helps.
It's one of the states that's landlocked in the middle of nowhere, basically. Sorry if you're from Kentucky, but the only good states are on the coast.
Okay.
Oh, it looks like, oh shit, they started.
Yep, game 5 here. This is gonna be crazy. The games have been kind of unpredictable, but predictable in a way. Empire splits the entire way across, but just both sides have adjusted to each other's counterplay here. So this should definitely be a slugfest. I think, as you said in games 3 and 4, the PK has been coming in strong, and I expect more PK to come in here for this match. Did I lose you, Platt?
Oh, what's up? Sorry, I was drinking from my or what Dynasty calls a jam jar. I'm British now. You hear me? I'm British. There you go.
That's not offensive in any way. That's
Yeah,
definitely not offensive in any way.
not at all. Not at all. Who chose Xavian? I believe
TRA did.
TRA, right? Yeah, I don't know why. God damn.
Yeah. Which was a smart move on their part. I mean, if you think about it, smart move on their part. It forced the Aussies to decide: do we take NR for the better farm advantage, or do they stick to their Empire game because of the lag differential? And it really put them in a tight spot. So very smart picking from TRA. TRA's got to execute here now, though.
Lovely stuff coming out from TRA peeps. nodding at me, emoting. This is what y'all gotta do. What's worse? Oh, make a tier list of my accents. Who else can I offend? Give me an accent before we get
The Aussies. Why don't you just offend the Aussies while you're here?
Oh, the Aussies, mate. Yeah, I'm from Australia. You know, they say this place doesn't exist.
There it is. There it is.
German. I actually can barely do a German. It's like, I am the German man, and we will take over the world. And coming out of the MC-75 is Thierry.
Just so we're clear, that's Plaid and not Robopilot.
Plaid's tier lists are unmatched. True. Anyways, coming out of the MC-75, we have Thierry. Ghost Talker, lovely jubbly, has the eye on Torpay. And yeah, again, not really big changes coming out from either side. No ICT, sadly enough, and no B-Wing. I'm devastated. But looks like X-Wings are actually on a bomber now instead of... Oh, Detroit! Oh.
Sharper goes down. Mithrin's under heavy pressure. This might go towards the Empire way. Mithrin
yeah, there it is.
Up.
Empire on Xavian takes the flip.
What PK pressure from Sinric and Toritaka. And Twigs is also in trouble now. TRA on the back foot, but they've been here before. They're just going to take a calm, deep breath and see if they can keep this game tight and have a stellar defense coming out after this offense.
Yep, indeed. But the farm is just coming in a little bit too slow. Or by too slow, I mean it's non-existent, and shields are just going down now. Typically, you at least have a pack by now.
Yeah, I think, well, Mithrin had dropped, and Sharper was probably readjusting himself here. Mithrin's coming in now.
Wait, Sharper is on the Raider?
He just picked
choice.
He just picked up a 5-pack. Mithrin's
no,
picking
there's
up
a
a 5-pack right
on
now.
that, buddy. There you go.
So it's coming in now, but oh man,
they're having a farmer burn Raider. That's not a choice I would make. That you need farmers on farm, especially on Xavian. Like, sure, Xavian has crap Empire farm, but that doesn't mean NR farm is good.
I think what TRE is trying to do here is trying to put pressure on the support and bombers, so that this way, when the transition happens, they're going to be slow on their counter farm, essentially. Not a bad call, but
Cindric taking a bonk on the rock next to Charlie.
As you can see, it's not a bad call, but they did give up beta, so Charlie will be out of phaseable. That means that the Aussies will start with a much higher morale boost.
And it actually looks like the Aussies are still on the attack. They are now just pulling off. They got a little bit done on Delta, and they did get the shields down. Really good setup from Orange.
Absolutely. Here comes the farm, and now let's see how Orange adjusts. They have both their bombers at high health. Staffy's taking a little bit of
Ghost Talker's been identified with the Ion Torp, and it got shot down. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. Shields will take a long time to get down here, it looks like.
Meanwhile, Sharper is attacking Stabby. Stabby's at 23.
But Sharper's low as well. I think a little bit of target reprioritization needs to be done here. Sharper needs to be doing damage right now. There we go. He switched over. He heard me. Oh, crap, but Sharper is dunked.
Oh, and
goes down.
I don't think it was a bad decision. They slowed down Staffy's farm here, which is very smart. However, the X-Wings, like you said, took a little bit of time to get damage done on the shields.
And has no Oxes.
Not terminal yet. They just got to get it now. Mike has
This
got
is definitely not a good position, but this is still oopable. I think Mike Skates had to go back for resubs. Is going back for resubs right now. The oop. Did they just take the oop, or is the oop still happening? Is that flaming it? They haven't taken the oop yet, actually. Interesting.
It's not a bad call here. You have a double out of phase. Your Empire. You'll need that morale, basically, to shore in the second defense. So I don't think it's actually a bad call to do that. They were way ahead. They can make a choice here. They can start to steamroll damage and then decide, okay, do we go through or do we hold double loop and then have a very short defense to basically one phase the MC?
Yep. Oh crap! That's an eye missile going for Hobbs right there, in the background. He looks like he dodged it though. Really good. Well done, Hobbs. God.
Oh, Chewie's Golo got shanked, and he only got 2 on that one.
Oh, unfortunate. How'd you know?
I'm watching both sides.
Yeah, but like, how'd you know he got a specific amount of turrets?
You could see it. Oh wait, that was Sharper. That's why I was looking at the wrong player.
Oh, you
Sharper.
You mean AI, not okay.
Yeah, Sharper. I meant Sharper.
I think you said turrets, but I also could be wrong. And there we go.
No,
They're
no.
rolling through, and they have a full morale attack on this MC-75. They could very well one-phase this MC.
Yep. That they had the decision to make, and they had the advantage to go through. The Raider has not taken full damage yet. I think they're waiting for Marks.
Marks
Nope,
are
they got
already
double
on.
disable.
Yep, there it is.
Woo!
This is looking
That was
amazing for Orange. Really, really
Great.
good stuff.
Absolutely. Great job from Orange. Mentally staying strong after that match. They have half morale here. They can take power and then pretty much end this match. They're going to take targeting. I think they're going to play it. Ooh, dunk on Staffy. Sitting over the MC will survive that. They'll take targeting, I think, to play it safe.
There's
Staffy knowing
power.
their weak spot.
Looks like
Okay.
it's about a Raider to flip if Raider's not down yet. Let me check.
Raider just fell.
Oh,
Raider's
shit. So that's 2 packs, around 2 packs, call it. And the MC, this is looking like an Orange win
This is
right
it.
here, right now.
This is it right here. Yeah, this is it right here for Orange. Even if it goes flips, Orange has it at 10. This is easily out of phaseable. They have targeting, so a tether will finish it. That's at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that will be it.
Wow.
Orange will move on to Wise Guys.
Attack. And what a series of matches. That was... Whew. You know, I will say, TRA surpassed both of our expectations.
Oh, absolutely. I think TR played a fantastic series. They had a fantastic season.
Oh, 100%. I mean, they made playoffs. Wild card is playoffs, right?
Yes, wild card is the playoffs.
Yeah, so they made playoffs. So they got to be feeling great with even just making that. I mean, sure, they couldn't get past the first round, but if I were them, I would like, sure, you're bummed about this game, but like they should just remember forever and for always, they made it into playoffs.
And they pushed a fantastic Orange team. I mean, these Aussies have gotten better and better every season. They're showing very strongly that they are a tough team to beat. And they did not make it easy for the Aussies to go through. They beat my prediction, pushing game 5. So TR did a fantastic job here. But the Aussies themselves, Orange, should be very proud of what had happened. They had a very tough loss in game 4, and they said, nope, we're not going to have that happen in game 5, and they just did take the foot off the gas and finished off TRA here to go to next round against the Wise Guys.
Yeah. That was just... Whew.
I'm glad I was here to join you for this cast. Very exciting match to cast.
Thank you so much for joining me, Rebel. I'm guessing because, we have one British team and one Aussie team. At least one of these sides, I forget. I don't know what time zones each of these are in, and what time it is for them respectively. But one of these teams have got to be really tired. So, okay. You got a dip then? Okay, cool.
I'll not be able to stay for the interview, but I'll just give closing thoughts. Yeah, I think it'll be very interesting tomorrow. Lag will definitely be interesting. I mean, Wise Guys is mixed EU, America, and then Aussies are all Aussie. And Tortaka is in APAC as well. I think a lot of don't know who was watching tonight, but a lot of people finally saw Tortaka in the light that he deserves to be shown. He was very critical tonight in the PK and damage race. Great partner for Sinric.
Kept up that critical pressure. Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. So I think Wise Guys has to be very aware tomorrow against the Aussies. But great job from the Aussies. And I unfortunately have to go. So good luck with the interviews, and thank you for having me for this cast.
Yeah. Thanks for coming.
Thanks, Rebel.
Oh wait, hi.
Yeah, no, I'm rushing too. I know everyone's got to go somewhere, so.
Yeah.
Jump in, say hi.
I'll make it quick because God knows what time it is for you. But
it's just after midday.
Oh, so it's not. That's not horrible then, huh? I was
No,
expecting
it's
it to be like 4 a.m. but
that's tomorrow.
If you are in a
That's
hurry,
tomorrow for Wise.
I'll keep this somewhat brief. But so really good
I'm
stuff.
here.
Also, hi. Really good stuff for these games. The question I always ask for my first question, because I suck at thinking of questions. What were you guys planning going into this game?
Winning was the plan.
Yeah, that was the plan.
It was a solid plan. It served us well. Look, I think these AU EU matchups are always tough for whoever's NR and who's not hosting.
Mm-hmm.
So TRA really pushed us in every game as best they could as NR, and we were in the same boat when the shoe was on the other foot. We picked Yavin deliberately because we thought as NR that would give us a chance to just get some farming with pure ox farming, and it worked. And then we were in front in the second offense, but we lost our roop, and then had a bad ISD where I think we got a bit comfy and we haven't been practicing a lot, and that showed in that ISD attack. So
I've actually got a question
that was
about that. Was there a little bit of communication on whether or not you were going to defend your oop? Because I think I forget who. Maybe it was Toritaka who went behind the ISD and started ooping it, and then I guess the call was made again to defend, and then
Yeah, there was back and forward. There was like half people going oop, oop, other half going defend, and then yeah.
To tell you the truth, I don't even know what it was on. I felt like it was super high.
36.
Yeah, that's probably a little lower than I thought it was.
If we had it stripped,
we hadn't stripped it because I
we
think
didn't strip it.
I died on the approach because I got lazy and wasn't paying attention. So I didn't carry out my job, so it wasn't ready to oop as we would have liked. I think the frustration for us was losing that second offense. I think Sinric got taken out by Kamikaze AI.
Oh, is that what that was?
That's what that was.
Yeah.
It just rammed him. He just got rammed.
Yeah.
And then at half morale, we were like, this Raider's gonna drop this, and we sort of hesitated, and maybe we should have just burned through and got a gen straight away. But I don't know. Fair play. TRA had a really good MC with their second MC, and
Flat, as a farmer, do you feel like on Yavin AI is more aggressive than other maps?
I actually see. Let me think back. Actually,
I feel like they're like all Rambo on Yavin.
I feel like that kind of makes sense because there's no cover to accidentally hide behind from the AI, because they may be engaged with you, but if you go behind cover, I mean they're so brainless that they're just not gonna be able to go around.
Yeah.
I just feel like the AI is like Rambo, on there. I'm just always under fire from AI because I started a fight with them.
Yeah. It seems to me it's either Rambo AI or Invincible AI. So the Gallatin AI, the hit reg in that first NR game for us was just actually was some of the worst.
I was kind of wondering about that. Just the farm was so slow. I was like, what is happening over there?
I'll show you my POV. I'll send you my POV.
Yeah, do
looking
that.
at AIs on 3, and you're emptying clip after clip into them, and they won't die.
I had one AI and I was emptied 4 clips into it, and it was still at 80 hull. And I was just like, okay, this is how this is.
So that's what happens. And look, it varies, right? Sometimes it's not quite that bad. That was particularly bad, and it felt bad from the moment we got into that Galantan game, because when I did my first initial power management move to get the power where I wanted, it came out all wrong, and I was like, whoa, what's happened there? How have I ended up with my power in shields and not in engines there? And you could actually see the delay in the power management. It was that shitty, but I'm sure they had similar experiences.
I can't imagine.
Oh, look, we played for a bit of fun.
Oh, yeah.
We're on a hiding to nothing when, with the way the servers work. We can't get good quality practice on a weeknight, so we're here to have a good time.
Yeah. At the end of the day, if you're not having a good time, then why play? But if you are having a good time, then nothing really matters. Nothing else really matters, does it?
No, that's right. So we'll get up at 6 a.m. and play Wise, and I'm sure that will be fun as well.
Hell yeah. I actually might be getting up at 6 a.m. too. I got to pick up 0 tomorrow morning.
Yeah. Well, speaking of pickups, I've got to go pick up a kid. So
all right.
Thanks for the interview.
Yeah.
I've got a dash.
Good job. Good job tonight. Tonight. Yeah.
Today. Yeah. Well, good luck for you guys, Platt, in your quarter. I can't remember who you've got. Is it?
We got Cab, or we've got
No,
either Crone or Kintan,
Kintan, I
and
think.
then
Yeah.
if we beat them, then we got Cab, and then
Yep.
if we beat them, then well, who knows? But
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, good luck with that. I'll look forward to checking out
Alright.
those games.
Yeah.
Thanks for casting.
Cool.
All right. See ya.
see it.
So,
And of course, that was some representatives of our winners tonight, who are going on to the next round, which starts tomorrow. Orange Squadron, and it looks like TRA is. They haven't said anything about interviews, and so I'm just gonna take that as no one's gonna be interviewing, so I can go eat. If you are interviewing, don't make me wanting to go eat dinner stop you. If you want to come in while I'm like doing the outro, feel free. But that's where I'm gonna end it. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to tune in to, I don't know who's streaming what tomorrow. I'm sure we'll figure that out and send announcements to the servers and all that. Do an interview so Platt can eat. Fuck you. But watch all the games. Of course, it's the big.
Yeah.
Yo, it's your boy. Hi, Evil Grin. How you doing?
Hello.
Hello, there you are.
Yeah.
So, despite maybe not getting the win here, that was still really some really good games. Like, y'all had Orange on the ropes there. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, it was a really great series. We enjoyed it a lot. We just went in, wanted to have some fun games. I mean, we've got a lot of respect for the Orange guys. They're a great outfit, and we went in not expecting to pull much out of it, but we went in and thought we'd give it the best shot that we could, and we did, and very happy with the result. Obviously, would have loved to have gone through, but yeah, fair play to Orange. They played their hearts out. I think it was definitely. I definitely think that Empire plus lag was the real winner.
What? Lag? That doesn't exist.
Well,
What?
what lag? What lag do I speak of?
Were there any adjustments you guys made in between games? Like, I think I noticed you guys started PKing certain people more and playing a little bit more evasively, running new people, that sort of thing.
So I mean, we were basically just what we wanted to do is just rotate through our roster so that everyone that was available could get a game first of all. So each match had a different lineup, which I mean, I think there's sometimes consistency can really help, but yeah, we just wanted to give everyone a crack of the whip. We've got a couple of returning pilots that haven't played in a long time, so welcome back to Sewa and Flying Llama. It was great to see them and have them back in our roster again.
Yeah, the chat was going kind of nuts over those two. They're just like, "What? They're back?"
yeah. So they haven't been playing much, but we've got them in the roster. We thought, especially Llama, he hasn't played at all. I think this was really his. Other than a couple of games earlier tonight, this is his first set of games in a long time. So, and he played fantastically as well. So
yeah.
Back into
that was definitely some good stuff.
Yeah. But I mean, we didn't really change our strategy, so to speak, game to game. I think that we picked the maps quite well. I think Orange picked the maps quite well as well. I was quite impressed with their Yavin pick. I think that really played to their strengths with the lag as well. And I think that the only reason that we got the win out of that was there was a couple key moments in that one where on one phase we decided to completely pull off, so we had a bit of raider management, so we saved the raider to kill our last frigate, which was pretty important. So they got a really stunted phase on the ISD, and then the second important thing that we chose to do was push through when we were really low on morale, but we had both frigates in an out of phase position, so we decided to push through because I don't think that we could have survived. It would have been a base race. I think we would have lost it if we didn't do that. So those are the key moments for us in that game. So, but yeah, that's what brought it to the wire, I think. And then Game 5, yeah. Orange absolutely smashed it. Absolutely smashed it.
Cool. Shoot. Normally I have a co-caster with me to think of good questions.
No, it's all good. You go eat.
Were you listening? Well,
I just thought I'd come in and say hi.
oh, well, yeah, of course. Well, thank you for hopping in. That was awesome. It's really great to hear from y'all's perspective, and great job. Like, me and Rebel were talking, and I mean this in no offensive way, but like we weren't expecting this to go to Game 5.
Yeah, I mean, I had picked the lineup for the first 3 games because, as I said, we went into it expecting some fun games and wasn't expecting anything to get anything out of it. And yeah, I think we kind of felt the same. We were definitely the underdogs. I mean, obviously with Orange being the higher seeded team as well, and yeah, I think that's certainly what helped take them through as well. So yeah, congrats to them. I will be rooting for them in the rest of the playoffs.
Yeah, it'll definitely be interesting to see how the game against Wise Guys goes tomorrow. Shoot, what else?
Yeah, for
I was
sure.
just about to say something.
Looking forward to seeing that.
Whatever. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh well.
All good. But yeah, as always, thanks very much for casting to both you and to Rebel as well.
Yeah, thanks for playing.
Always fun. All right, man.
Indeed.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, and yeah, see you around.
See you later.
And that was somebody from TRA, Evil Grin, their squad leader. Yeah, I got nothing else. Those are some fun games though. Like I said, or like I was saying earlier, go watch tomorrow's games. They're gonna be awesome. All right, I don't care who wins or loses. They're all gonna be fun games. All right. Oh yeah, yes, Hobbs. What's up, Hobbs? How hungry am I right now? Actually, not that hungry. You know, I'm actually not super hungry. I had a little bit of a snack right before this, so, you know, I mean, I could eat, but wildcard finals, OSQ versus Kinten. Oh, am I playing you? No. And actually, also Dynasty. This is actually the wildcard. 2 wildcards technically go through to the first round. OSQ will now play Wise Guys, who is the top seed, and then whoever wins between Krone and Kinten will play Panic at the Dockyards, who is number 2 seed. So yes, which is tomorrow. I can't think of any way to delay food now. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm gonna eat. To be honest, I don't know. I have some leftovers, I think, but whatever. But yeah, tune in everyone's streams, sub to everybody, fucking, yeah, follow everyone. We all deserve, as casters, we all deserve your support, so. Except me, because unfollow Platt. But, you know, alright, whatever. Bye. Should I find somebody to raid, or should I just stop it here? Fuck it, I'll actually raid somebody for once. Who is streaming? Also, thank you for the new follows tonight. That was awesome. Flexing Seal. We're gonna do that. Flexing Seal. Keep it going. Oops. Move my mic. There we go. / raid. Flexing Seal. Pop. Sweet. There you go. See you around, and yeah, I got nothing. Bye-bye.